Hey, this is Jim with Worship Stream TV. Thank you for joining us for our next guest, being joined by Mark at Kiloview, talking about how Kiloview products are empowering live streaming and live production in houses of worship. We are going to be talking about a few different applications across the Kiloview product line that can really help you and your church with all your live streaming needs. Hey, Mark, thank you for joining us today.
Hey, Jen, nice to meet you.
So on today's show, we're going to introduce Kiloview to our audience on Worship Stream TV. We're going to talk about why Kiloview is why streaming for houses of worship matter. So we're going to talk about the live production needs that these churches are running into day in and day out. We'll talk about the Kiloview solutions and some specific applications where these products that I have here on set with me can be used in your church, and why Kiloview is the right choice for these products, these solutions, everything from cellular bonding to NDI production to encoding, decoding, and more. So without further ado, Mark, please introduce yourself to our audience and tell us a little bit about who Kiloview is.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Mark. I'm the pre-sales engineer of Kiloview. So Kiloview is a Chinese company and which is actually based in Changsha. And our products are mainly about the AV over IP infrastructure, which can be divided into three categories. The capture side is much about the encoder, and the destination part is more about the decoder, but also have distribution like a QBX1 and the recorder. And we also have some centralized management tools like Kilolink Server Pro. Yeah. And our focus 80% is put on the NDI side, but we also do some other kinds of streaming protocol like the Dentic AV, the SRT as well.
And you'll see how this workflow can really walk you through everything from content to delivery in your church. And we're going to talk about some specific setups today and specific applications that can help with all of your streaming needs. Kiloview is a Chinese-based company. Broadfield Distributing is their US distributor here, and we have a nationwide network of certified installers and system integrators who are using these products and these tools every single day. So you get the support of these certified installers and the entire NDI team, the Kiloview team, and everyone here in the US to help walk you through all of your house of worship production needs. If you have any questions about these Kiloview products or need help finding the right solution to you, you can reach out to anyone on our Worship Stream TV team, and we can help connect you with anyone across the way. Mark, thank you for the introduction to Kiloview. I know Kiloview is making a huge commitment to support churches all across the world in their house of worship streaming needs. What are some parts of that commitment?
Yes, I think talk about Kiloview. Actually, we are talking about the live streaming. So I think our commitment to the house of worship is the solution are typically designed to provide a high quality and affordable streaming products. So we want to simplify the production process and help our customer transmission to IP world more smoothly.
Absolutely. And I think one of the things that we noticed with the Kiloview products is they all are professional grade, enterprise built. These products are products that you can install in your house of worship and set them and forget them. They're going to do the job that they were set up to do. It's very important when you are working on the mission critical applications where you need to know that your system is going to be up and running week in and week out, and that you're going to be ready to stream all of your services as they matter. And that's what's important when we talk about these products and these applications today, is that streaming is important for the house of worship market, right, Mark?
Yeah. So about the streaming for House of Worship matters. So we have three I think we have three topics right here. So the first one is streaming enable worships service to reach more people beyond the church walls. So just imagine that for the COVID situations and when we block and at home, so we want this not be a matters for in the future. And then you can combine multiple churches for a big event and across different communities under the same face. And also engage the followers with high quality video contents, not just just sit in the place and do something traditional pray things.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is a great way to take advantage of all the resources available for your church with remote production capabilities, single camera, multi camera capabilities, and some of the different solutions that we're going to talk about today. The Kiloview
Mhm.
products allow you to handle all of that, right, Mark?
Yeah. So our solutions are more around the NDI IP, so which can start from a single camera to multi-camera production, just in one location, and then you can expand to multiple remote sites. These remote sites participate into together in one event.
Absolutely. And we're going to talk about applications for each of them. I want to start with some of the newest products in the Kiloview product line. That would be the P3 and the P3 Mini with the cellular bonding encoder. Now, this is going to allow you to take advantage of mobile live streaming. You can take any single camera and use these products with cellular bonding to stream from anywhere. Can you walk us through some of that workflow, Mark?
Yeah. The workflow would like be the camera would be send signals to P3, and the P3 use its 4G and the 5G abilities to send us the bonding data to the cloud or be on Prime. Could be the Kilolink Server Pro, which is our bonding server, and then the bonding server will create streams to different platform. So for this kinds of using scenario, I think just one cameraman to operate everything. So the cameraman need to often moves around crowd, so which requires a lightweight encoder can be mounted on camera or carried on his back. So therefore, the movement cannot be restricted by cables, and it might need to stream directly to the worship website, the homepage. I mean.
Absolutely. And you have multiple products here available. I'm going to show you the products right here on the table in front of me. We have the P3 Mini, which is the affordable, cost effective entry level system here with 4G capability. And then the P3, which would be their capability of 4G and 5G cellular bonded modems. And both are available for all of your cellular bonding needs. Mark, can you tell us a little bit more about the differences between those two encoders?
Yeah. Thanks, James. You have actually mentioned a lot of features for P3 Mini. So the P3, the bigger one, there are four slots. Can be inserted with four 5G or four 4G modems. Also, you can combine them together with 2+2 or 1+3. Depends on needs. And it also go with the Wi-Fi and Internet channel. So totally up to 9 bonding channels could be supported in P3. And the resolution can be up to 4K 30p if you're using HDMI connection. This box also support a richer streaming protocol like SRT, RTMP, HLS, you name it. So which means you can create a lot of streams and send to different platforms simultaneously. Another thing is about battery. You can see here two battery in this box: the internal battery and the external battery, and external battery. Okay, and the battery can be supported over 9 hours for your daily usage. So, which is I think is quite enough. The P3 Mini actually has the same concept, but much more compact, which is only 4G based and up to 5 channel bonding, HD resolution. But from the outside, from the looks you can see from the looks you can see P3 Mini. One difference is the P3 Mini has 4 external antennas, but for the P3, the TNS is built in the 5G and the 4G modems.
Absolutely. And with the cellular bonding, it really gives your church the flexibility to stream from anywhere, allowing you to stream from within the church itself or to get out to stream from community events. That's something that more and more houses of worship are looking to get involved in because it really is an extension of the community. So having that capability of bringing that camera anywhere in the field is one of the big advantages of these systems. You can tell us a little bit more about some of the other benefits here too.
Yeah, I can't agree more. So P3 Mini is a very cost efficiency solution, which gives you the flexibility for both indoor and outdoor use. Because it's very easy to operate because there are a big touch screen on the box, so the cameraman can easily to do the configuration and operation in any size of the church, and because there is no cabling connection with the skiers, so which means the cameraman can move anywhere he want to be.
Excellent. And now the second solution I wanted to talk about was where we're giving you the one camera to a cellular bonding encoder. Kiloview has a full catalog of products in the NDI connectivity space, allowing you to take a multi-camera operation with AV over IP, running a single cable to all of your video sources within your church production to get live streaming out into the world using protocols like NDI. Can you walk us through that workflow and how that would look with these Kiloview products?
Yeah. So, okay, in this diagram, there are actually two different encoders on the left side, and for some processing equipments, it's on the right side, which is Cube X1, NDI distribution system, and the Cube R1 recording system. So for this solution, we mainly focus on how to process video for multiple angles when more professional broadcast service are required. To engage our audience, our followers maybe from a remote side.
Absolutely. And I'll walk you through some of the products here is the N5, the N60. These encoders are available in either HDMI or SDI connectivity. So they'll work with any cameras that you have in your workflow. You can record it on recorded devices like the Cube R1 or get distribution with the Cube X1. And if you're looking to set up your cameras in an NDI environment with the network switch, we have a nationwide network of integrators that are fully certified and trained in these Kiloview products to help you get the right products across your workflow. So again, we're talking about NDI encoders, decoders, we're talking about recorders, and even multi-viewers. Mark, you guys really have a product for every aspect across that NDI product line, don't you?
Yeah. So actually, like you mentioned about N series, all the modules are the B direction converter. So like N5, N6, which are the HD-based NDI IP converter, supported both full NDI and NDI effects. So N50 and 60 are the most advanced all-in-one converter of Kiloview. Except NDI, it can also support streaming via RTMP and SRT stream directly. So which means if you just want to do a single camera streaming to your YouTube channels or maybe other platforms, then you can use N50 and 60 to do that, and it will not distribute on your local NDI production. And for the multi-angle recording, so Cube R1 is typically designed for this purpose. We can support up to 9 channels, HD-based, and 4-channel UHD-based recording at the same time. And for the Multiview Pro, which actually is a very interesting product because this is a software-based solution that the users can create customized Multiview layout and send it to a different place via NDI as well. So which also gives you a Windows version and a Mac OS version as well.
That's right. And that's one of the things you'll see too is that Kiloview has a lot of their hardware products supported by the software applications to really get you the best of both worlds, allowing you to take advantage of all of the features and benefits from an NDI production system, right, Mark?
Yeah, correct. Thank you.
And you're going to get 4K high quality streams, switching, NDI integrations, all of that allowing you to get multiple camera angles, a full production, regardless of how many sources your church needs for your live production and streaming.
Yeah.
The next application I want to talk a little bit about is remote production. This is something we're seeing a lot more of in House of Worship. So we talked about a single camera setup. We talked about a multi-camera setup. Now we're talking about a multi-location setup. One of the big advantages we see is it allows you to take advantage of even volunteer and technical resources that may not always be available every Sunday afternoon as you're doing your Sunday service. You can set up a remote production system where that person can help create the production from wherever they are in the world. There are a lot of advantages to remote production. Mark, can you walk us through the Kiloview workflow that we're showing off here?
Yes, this solution showing here is actually a combination of our encoder and decoder E3 and the D350, which both has 3G SDI and HDMI dual interface connection, and all of them work in dual channel mode simultaneously and support up to 4K resolution and HEVC codec. I think they can work in local networker and or be placed in different networks over long distance, which actually the remote production you mentioned. And so typically, NDI-HX is for the local production, and they also can connect each other with SRT or Ultimate Stream. So the SRT is typically for remote production.
Absolutely. And we're showing off some of those here. Let me walk you over to the table again. You'll see that we have the E3 set up right here and the D350. And those are going to be some of your cornerstone products for this remote production solution with the Kiloview SRT solutions. And that can also support the KiloLink Server Pro. Mark, can you tell us a little bit about that and how that fits into the workflow here?
Yeah. So talk about the SRT-based remote production workflow. Like E3 can do live streaming up to 8 address at the same time. So if you connect with 2 different signals, so that's 4 for each. And both with the loop out functions for monitoring the signal before sent to encoding. And for D350, we have a refactored, totally new firmware just recently. So there are new web UI interface, and the operation logical is very, very clear. So different from the old ones. And now D350 supports up to 12 channel decoding simultaneously, which based on the H.264 and 5 codec. It also has the dual channel output. So the dual channel output can be used for separate decoding. Just for example, 2 different signals can be sent to a projector and a LED wall in a main church at the same time. So just a one D350 can do this. So another thing is because we have built in a mode view function in D350, and it can be used to mix the display and show more information on one screen. So.
Absolutely, and that can all be combined together in the remote production world with the KiloLink Server Pro, right?
Yeah. The Kiloviews Pro is a management platform we provide for free. So and for the users, you can decide where to deploy it. You can deploy it on cloud or maybe on Prime. So it can use as a bonding server to it can be used as a bonding server to receive bonding data from P3 and P3 Mini. We have mentioned earlier, and generate multiple streaming feeds sent to different platforms. And KiloLink Server Pro can also use to register your E3 and the D350 and manage them together. User can manage multiple remote E3 in a central location through a single web page. So, which means you can use this to upgrade your firmware. You can choose all your gears and upgrade the firmware at the same time.
Excellent. And that's one of the key benefits that we talked about with the Kiloview workflow is that centralization that we showed off in the center of the slide in the beginning. Kiloview gives you that in the remote production space, as well as a lot of great benefits that fit into the house of worship application, right?
Yes.
Including that cost-effective solution, multi-venues. You can really roll that out across your entire campus of churches, and you can get that multi-site capability all with these Kiloview solutions. So, Mark, I think we answered the question as we went along, but let's remind all of our viewers why Kiloview is such a good choice in the house of worship marketplace.
So about white Kiloview, I think our products is focusing on the AV over IP infrastructure. So we actually our products deliver more professional video qualities, and while being easy to use, very cost efficiency, and also flexible for the future extensions. And flexible for the future expansion. So which means if you just use one single camera connection for now, but you can actually expand your whole system to scale it up in the future.
Absolutely. And I'll also say flexibility as far as connections. Kiloview has the solutions available for your HDMI workflows, SDI workflows, NDI, NDI-HX, SRT, Dante, you name it. There's a Kiloview solution across the board. And that's why it's such a popular choice with a lot of the system integrators that we work with. So when you're talking with your system integrator and you're showing off a camera maybe that you have already on location, a cinema camera that you want to add to your productions, to your house of worship, there is going to be a Kiloview solution that allows you to get that included into your production, whether on-prem or remote, and allow you to stream and do anywhere. If you have any questions about any of these products, any of the different workflows we talked about today, you can reach out to us here at Worship Stream TV. We can connect you with one of our system integrators throughout the country and help make sure we get those right products set up for you. You can also contact Kiloview directly right on their website at kiloview.com. And of course, follow them all across social media. Mark, thank you so much for joining us today. Are you going to be joining the Kiloview team at the NAB show?
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. I will see you in April at NAB in Vegas. If you are going to be at the NAB show in Vegas, or if you're at the NRB show this week, check out the Kiloview product. We will have them on display and definitely worth something to look for your house of worship streaming. Mark, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Jen. Nice to
have
meet
a great
you.
day. Bye now.
Yeah, have a great day.